Alright, this is a weekly reading for Gemini, and your color is Champion Blue. So, something champion related's gonna happen this week. So, let's see. Let's go with the playlist first before we start the reading. How about that? So I have 5 songs, and I will pick one for the reading. The rest will be listed down below in the description if you want to check those out. We're going to do Guns N' Roses' Paradise City, okay? It's a fun one. So let's get started with the week as a whole. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Mature, responsible, and reliable. Patient, persistent, organized, and dependable. Confident, and spiritual. So this could be you. Just trying to maintain everything so it runs smoothly. Also, this could be your romantic situation. You could be with somebody who's spiritual, so they kind of take you along too, for spirituality and organization and stuff like that. So it's really like a couple building exercise too, so it could be one of those. So we have number 2, something unexpected that will arise. We have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is well-intended but severe. Idealistic to the point of blindness, overly religious and intolerant. So there might be somebody here that doesn't like what you're doing, or just thinks what you're doing is immoral, whether it's romantically or personally or just your belief system, which there's a few people. So there might just be like a rift between you two, and it just keeps on like escalating to the point where it could be unbearable at times. So just watch out for that. So number 3, how you can stay grounded and balanced. We have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse is lack of initiative, pettiness, no artistry, money problems. So you could be dealing with money problems. You could be dealing with pettiness, or just kind of lashing out at people that really haven't done anything to you. It's just that you're in a bad mood because of this other person. And it's really putting a damper on you achieving what you need to achieve, getting money, or just other things that are coming up that you seem to, kind of have like a hard time with, coping with. But like, I feel like once you, accept it as, this person's just a butt, you can achieve a lot, okay? I don't feel like it's like a damper or a hold for too long. I just feel like this is a momentary lapse where you have to plan your next move, okay? So, number 4, important emotion you will feel this week. We have the Queen of Cups. So, warm and loving person, absent-minded, but a unique vision. A good parent or friend, a sought-after advisor, practical, honest, and happy, poetic, and loved. So, you might actually be talking to somebody who has solid advice for you, or you might, get some religious advice, or maybe some, tarot reader's advice. But it's about your situation, and right now I feel like all Geminis are going through a momentary lapse. Not a lapse in judgment, a lapse in where do I want to be in 5 years, okay? It's not anything serious. It's just, once you know, you'll be going full force towards it, okay? Like a bull out of a pen. Like, you're 100% going that way once you figure it out, okay? So that's why I see a lot of like royalty. You have a knight, you have a king, you have a queen here. So I just feel like you're moving into like a new thing. It may take a while. You might kind of go through a lot of hard things. You might have to cut out a lot of things out of your life that you grown accustomed to, but you're growing and changing where you know what you need and what you don't need, okay? There's nothing against you. You can probably have a lot of new things or a new obsession later, but you do have to think about your future and where you're going and why. It might be a new career, it might be a new situation, living situation, or just getting in contact with an old friend, or like a parent, guardian, an auntie, or your cousins, so that you can just know that they're okay. I feel like you might have been away from your family for a long time, is what I'm feeling. So let's take that into consideration, okay? You might need to talk to some of your fam, so that you can have a strong foundation of support when you do decide to do it. You feel like you need to, the calling is coming near for you. But you just need to reconnect with your, your strength system, your backbone, your people, your little team of people that always cheer you on and always support your things, okay? So something that will inspire you, we have the Page of Cups. A person given intense concentration on studies or on a project. Reflective, loyal, helpful, and trustworthy. A good type of secretive work, news, or messages, okay? So, you're going to be working on your own little project. You should always have, like, a side project, so, like, this could just be a major, big one that you always wanted to do just to see what happens. This could be kind of like soul work, where you kind of feel the push of doing this and then getting it all out of your system and then proceeding something else entirely. So it could be one of those type things too, just to get it out on paper or on screen or in digital art, something to that effect. But for some of the other people, you might actually be doing crafts or pottery or something like that that's just as creative, okay? It doesn't have to be a big project. It can be a very small project, but you want to just relax and do something else for like a couple months, days, weeks, okay? Just to see what would happen if you sold it or you actually finished it, Okay, number 6, how your spirit guides will speak to you this week. We have the Empress. The Empress is a mother figure as well as a sister figure, a wife figure, or a marriage thing. An aspect of the female influence, it makes a decision based on humanity and not on their own best interest. Though the two often interests are a new partner, practicality, decisive nature, intuitive, or a motivator. So you might just need a motivator to push it along. I'm like the best motivator, I'm going to be honest. I help somebody overcome suicidal thoughts. So, and I'm one of those that's like, I get depressed, I have PTSD, but I can talk you out of a bad situation and help you out. Because I've tried it myself. I'm not like one of these people like, oh, cheer up, like, fuck that. Like, if you want to do it, I say do it full force, do it 100%. If anybody interrupts you, you tell them to go away. Like, you need to finish this for yourself, alright? And see what happens, alright? And some people just need that in order to get everything out of their system, get all the anger, the pain, the restraint out of their system, so then they can go forward and accomplish their dreams. Sometimes an obstacle is a thought process, so you might be doing that, and you might also be doing artwork to express that, or something else. So, like, my soul project was my backyard, my victory garden, after I was in a PTSD trauma center. So, I had to make sure that I had healthy food to eat and stuff, so I wanted to create a victory garden. And it brings me more joy than, like, other people think. It's just seeing little plants happen and knowing that I designed it and created it like that. It's just very helpful, and it helps a lot of people, too, when they see it. Okay, I might actually take a garden tour one day when I have it cleaned up to where it's presentable. But, yeah, we have a lot of leaves in the backyard, so once that happens, I might just do a tour of that. Anyway, so number 7, how to best support yourself this week. We have the 5 of Pentacles. So trouble, insolvent problems with families or lovers, failure at a goal or attempt at a goal. So you're going through a lot. So I think it is time to do one of those soul projects where you kind of get all your frustration and blockages out. Just so you feel better. Like, once you feel happy with yourself, you can move on and accomplish things. But you can't do it prematurely. You can't do it half the effort or quarter the effort. It's just not going to work, okay? It's going to take time. Especially with people around you that are like, oh, you need to do this or do that. Like, just tell them to go away. If you have to isolate yourself or go solo somewhere where nobody else is to finish your project, I would do that. It's just so you can get back into your strength and what you do best, okay? So, let's see. We have your channel messages I got from holding the cards. So we have a positive career change, changing your career to something more abundant, helping someone less fortunate, low-paying work, healthcare work, professional, let's see, renew of an important friendship, natural therapist, loneliness. So you might be a little bit lonely too. But, you know, it might not resonate for everybody, but there's some type of loneliness and some type of obstacle that is stopping you from achieving what you need to achieve. So do one of those soul projects that's just for fun, that kind of is a stress reliever type project, and then go on about different things that you want to achieve, okay? I feel like you might be restraining yourself too. But I would talk to your friends. I feel like there's a friend that you haven't talked to in a while, and they might really want to hear from you. I feel like it would help you out. It would make you feel like a relief to talk to them and hear their advice, or just hear their voice and see what's going on with them. And, you know, just talk about memories and stuff that you guys shared. But I feel like you need something that's going to make you feel less alone in, like, this thing that you're going through. And really help you about your way. You know, it's either you're lonely or you feel like you're failing at something. So, you know, you just have to talk to somebody, I feel. And it might be a friend, okay? It might be a very important friend that was your best friend in high school or growing up, and you just might want to talk to them. You know, just talk about good things, you know, or just everything. Talk to them about everything. I feel like it might need to happen so you feel relieved. Anyway, Gemini, hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form, and, you know, you feel better and you can achieve and create. And I will see you in the next reading, okay? Bye now.